All right, just wrapped up at the gym, walking back to the truck now. We got about 370 more miles to the final destination. Like I was saying earlier, it is a drop and hook. The appointment time does say 1900, so 7 p.m. But a lot of times these drop and hook locations, you could drop it off early, but it's always a good idea to definitely call. So, you know, you're not always going to have the phone number through your Stevens Transport platform. Sometimes it will say it on like the shipment details. But if you just type in the address for like on Google Maps, you can normally find the office, like the building, call the receiving office and just kind of ask them. And I did. She said I could drop it off anytime today. So we started our day early because like that sometimes determines when you want to start your clock, right? Because you only get 14 hours of on-duty time per day. And if I was to start my clock super early in the morning, you know, by the time I actually drop off, you might run out of hours. Like, yes, you could do splits and stuff, but you have to do, you know, minimum 7 hours in the sleeper. And it sometimes could be a little confusing if you never, you know, if you're not used to doing sleeper berth provisions, the splits. I've gotten a lot better at doing the splits, but on a day like today, there's no reason to do that. So this load's coming all the way from Phoenix. I was in Phoenix, picked up this load, and now we're headed to Iowa. There's about a little bit just shy of 1,600 miles total. The loaded miles is a little bit under 1,500. So let's see, 2 days ago I did 580 miles, yesterday I did 430, and then today will end up being around 430. There's the truck right here. Like I was saying, like I was showing you guys in on that little screenshot, you can only find spots to park your truck and go to the gym. Like this is the back of the Walmart. Like I was showing you guys, it says you could do, you know, overnight parking is allowed. So you just got to find those little, you know, those spots. And, you know, I've been to this gym before. So, you know, as you continue to work over the road, you'll find your spots, you'll find your truck stops that you like to go to. And you'll get into a good flow of making it work, making your routine work for you. So, like I said, we got 430 miles total today, but I've already done about a little bit over 60. So yeah, we're gonna head over to the receiver and I will check in with you guys a little bit. All right, guys, we are taking a little 10-minute nap. If you guys get tired on the road, don't be afraid to just pull over to a rest area, take a little snooze, get your energy back, because, you know, driving for 4 or 5 straight hours sometimes could just be kind of exhausting. You might not want to take a full 30-minute break. You might not need to, since I was at the gym earlier today and I'm going to be able to get there within, you know, that 8-hour window ever since taking that gym break. I don't need to take a 30-minute DOT break, but pulling over and taking a little, you know, bathroom break, closing your eyes for 5-10 minutes, you'd be surprised how effective just closing your eyes for 5-10 minutes is when you get back on the road. It's actually wild. Sometimes I feel more rested taking a 10-minute nap than I do if I was to fall asleep for 2 hours. It's weird because your brain just kind of shuts down for a little bit and you get right back to it. So I got about another 140 miles, a little bit over 2 hours to go, and then we will do this drop and hook and then head to get the trailer washed out. Sometimes I like to get the trailer washed out before my next load assignment, just so that I have that already done, and it kind of allows me to then just not have to think about that. Once I get my load, I could just head to the pickup and keep rolling. So yeah, we'll do that, and then we will shut down for the night. So check in with you guys in a little bit. So as you guys saw right there, my truck started to leak last night. I woke up this morning, it rained last night, and this morning I was like, I heard this dripping noise. I'm like, I thought it was just the rain, but then once I opened up my blinds, I was like, oh crap, as you guys saw, like this little crack up here, it was just dripping. I know I kind of clickbaited a little bit in the title here saying my truck flooded, but I mean, guys, like, this entire, like, underneath my, like, where my feet normally sit on the driver's side, like, it was bad. It was starting to, like, get wet everywhere, like, all up in, like, the buttons and, like, on the steering wheel. It was coming down, like, and it was just kind of dripping when, like, that video that I showed you guys, but, like, there was a point before that where it was just like a straight stream of water that was just coming through. So I actually just got some Gorilla Glue. I don't know where I put it. I put it over there. So I was just gonna wait for it to dry up. Now it's pretty good. So I'm gonna try to patch this up a little bit. So hopefully I could kind of prevent that from happening again. And also, I mean, as you guys saw in my last video, I just got this brand new windshield. It was dripping from the windshield as well. I'm like, oh my God. So this, I gotta, like, I'm gonna try to super glue it, like, here too, where it was leaking from the windshield. So it's just like one thing after another. It's been, like, stressful, but I'm getting some good miles this week. We got some good dropping hooks. I dropped off that load yesterday, or probably around like 4:35. I was supposed to pick up an empty trailer. That's what normally happens when you do a drop and hook. You drop your loaded trailer, you pick up an empty one, and you're good for your next delivery, right? But at this location, they didn't have any empties ready yet. So basically I called Stevens Dispatch, and they're like, yeah, just park at the truck stop down the street, go back in the morning and see if they've unloaded a trailer by then, which they did. I woke up this morning to the rain, or to the, you know, I didn't want to get out of bed, but this shit was dripping like crazy. So I cleaned this up, and then shortly after that, I actually got a call from the dispatch saying that my load was going to be ready for pickup. I had another load that was about 90 miles north of where I dropped off last night, and it wasn't really supposed to be ready till tomorrow. But like, if you guys have ever done like a meat load, there's like a certain window where the load's supposed to be ready. And there's a lot of times where these loads where they're kind of behind, and sometimes you're not going to get it till maybe only a couple hours early. So I thought I wasn't going to get it until like tomorrow morning at like 4 or 5 a.m. But I was able to get 250 miles in today, which is good because it's about 1,000, almost 1,100 miles loaded. So I'll have all of tomorrow and then Sunday to drive, 750 miles. So it's not that bad. But yeah, I'm excited that I was actually able to get some miles in today, because I thought I was gonna be just sitting basically and waiting for this pickup. But yeah, we're gonna be ending this week with like 2,700 miles come Sunday. So yeah, that's gonna be a good check. It's gonna be 2,700 miles is not something that I run regularly. That is definitely on the higher end of a mile, like a week for me in terms of miles, because yeah, I mean, there's two good sized loads in there. So sometimes if you do shorter loads, you got your pickups that take a while, live unloads, and it's like you're adding all this extra time at shippers and receivers. But when you just have dropping hooks like this week, really, it makes the process, makes you being able to just drive more miles, which is good. So I'm not gonna complain on that end. But yeah, I'm gonna just patch this up, do some laundry. I need to do some laundry today, but like, it was snowy today, man. Like, I dropped off in Iowa, but then my pickup was 90 miles north, and they got like 7 inches of snow 90 miles further north. But where I was, it was just rain. So I was like, that is wild. So I mean, I didn't have to drive in the snow. There was definitely still snow on the ground, like slush and whatnot, but the plows basically cleared up everything. So it wasn't that bad of a drive. And yeah, it's been quite the eventful past 12 hours, I'd say. So I'm definitely ready to just kind of take a shower. I kind of got all dirty. Like, look at my floor, it's all muddy today. Like, it was just a rough, wet day. So yeah, that's gonna be basically it for the video, guys. I'm just gonna, like I said, do some laundry, take a shower, get some food in me, and then pass out. And then I'm gonna be starting my break right now around 7. By the time I finish this, yeah, I'll probably be around 7:30ish. I'll be done, and then I'll start running probably like tomorrow 6 a.m. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and until next time, this has been your boy Coach Dusty. I'm out. Peace.